and welcome back to another episode of the Decades Challenge HBCU edition. I am Adrian, and these are the Johnsons. And in case you haven't noticed, there's a smaller Johnson on the way, next generation Johnson there, and it is spring. It is in the 1890s, of course, and what we know about the 1890s are that Benjamin Harrison was the first president of that decade, followed by Grover Cleveland. Grover Cleveland is, of course, the only president to serve 2 terms non-concurrent. So one before Benjamin Harrison and one after Benjamin Harrison. After Cleveland's second term, McKinley became president. So here we are with the Johnsons. I did make some small adjustments to the garden because I'm just very disappointed with the progress of these plants. We need these things to make money for us, so they need to be a little more robust than they have been so far in play. So I lined them up a little straighter than they were. They were in clusters before, now they're pretty straight. Oops, sorry about that. Sam is in the bath. And of course I installed the bathtub outdoors in the last episode, thinking it would be acceptable for some sort of trough to exist out in the yard. So for a rural family at this point in history, it would be okay to have some sort of bathing trough in the yard. So this is the Johnson estate, and Gladys just went into the back of the house. Hopefully that means that she's going to do some yard work. The Johnsons are a rural family, and so they are tenant farmers, which means essentially sharecroppers. Half of what they make off of the land goes to a landlord or a landowner, and so they are just above subsistence. Hopefully we can get them up a little higher this time, but they've got some needs. She's dirty because she wet herself. So Gladys is the Gladys is the grandmother of our primary family. And Gladys is, of course, quite elderly. They're 2 generations, almost 3 generations behind her. So she's quite up there in years, and it's very likely that Gladys was born a slave, and she was freed in 1864 at the end of the Civil War. Gladys' daughter is Mary Johnson, and Mary looks fantastic, not nearly as bedraggled as Gladys looking right now. Mary is a single mother. We don't go into her backstory about what happened in her family, only that she lives with her mother and daughter in this very tiny cabin. And you can see that this house, this ramshackle house, is just a couple of beds, table, a bureau, and thank God a fire. So there's Mary. They do most of their eating outside. This is where they cook. They cook on a campfire. And there's a lake across the way where they can where they fish, and most of them are vegetarian. Excuse me, this lady just walked right across our property. I don't really like where they live because there's just too much public going on here, I think. I wish that they lived in a more rural environment, but for now this is what we've got. So I'm gonna have Mary put the laundry away. Sam, and we of course sell that laundry because that is an income people would have had at that time period, especially people of color. So we will use that. Wait a minute, why am I not making money off of the laundry? Oh, that's why. Okay, so we'll use that as an income stream, a very light income stream to be sure, but an income stream nonetheless. And I thought Mary was going to put this laundry away. She did not. Don't know what. Okay, and then our last character is Ruby May. You can see her there. She's slightly pregnant. Of course, I have no idea how pregnant she is, but there is a Johnson on the way. One of the most important aspects of the Decades Challenge is that you have an heir and a spare. Why are people just walking? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Excuse me, sir. Can you go away? Okay, I'm just going to ignore that guy. Forget it. So one of the objectives is to have an heir who will become the main character later on, and I think an heir and a spare would be really good for this family. And also, because they're on a farm, I don't think there's a limit to the amount of kids they can have. I tried to trim out the anachronistic bits so that you get to enjoy the 1890s part of it more, but I don't always have control. Let's add a log to that. And I don't know what skill anybody's building, but they're building something. Cooking. Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay, I don't think any of them are really good gardeners, unfortunately. It would be great if somebody was, but they are not. But we do have a couple of knitters, and Gladdy, something's going on with Gladdy over here. Something's dirty. I don't know what. I have no idea. Oh, maybe the bush is dirty. Okay, so let's focus on Ruby May, who's doing some research. Good. Oh, no, there's a fire. There's a fire. Where's the fire? Oh, that bench is on fire. Holy shillelagh. Well, the good thing is they were on the job. Just responding really quickly to that fire. Good. Okay, so I think it's time for Sam to... Oh, you know, I didn't do anything with these plants. I just absolutely ignored them. So Sam also raises bees, which is a little disconcerting because at this time people would just rely on their wits, not on beekeeping suits. So Sam is just going to go out there and interact with these bees without any sort of protection, and hopefully he's building relationships and he doesn't have to worry about being killed by bees. But that is always a threat whenever bees come along. Whenever he interacts with the bees. However, the bees are also a source of income. Please, bees, don't kill him. Looks like everything's okay. It looks like everything's okay. That's right. Nice bees. Okay, so I think he may be able to grab some honey. Honey brings in a lot of money, which is fantastic. And they can sell that honey. They can also use the honey. And so far, we've only produced poor quality honey. What are you going to do, right? But it's a source of income. So here on the cupboard is some honey, and I think this is poor quality. Yeah. This is poor quality. Maybe the quality of the honey is getting better. No, still poor. Okay. I'm going to sell all the honey. The honey brings in quite a bit of money, and we do not share this money with the landowner because the landowner, we're only giving half of the crops, not half of everything we have. I'm not sure how historically accurate that is, but that is how I decided to play. So that's how we're going to play. Okay, busy day on the Johnson farm here. Good. Let's see what our goals are today. What our needs are. Mary's got to go to the bathroom, and of course they do not have indoor plumbing. Some versions of the Decades Challenge do have indoor plumbing at this... No, not at this point. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. At this point in the 1890s, which is the first decade of the Decades Challenge, there is no indoor plumbing. Now, I did put a sink here. I'm confessing this because I think if they pulled water in from the river, they would be able to dump it into a bucket that would be kept indoors. So I keep the sink there. However, they live off the grid, so it's not like we can take full advantage of that sink being there. We still have to conserve water. It's very dark out here. I think we probably need a light near the fire, or, and this is revolutionary, they can restart that fire. Oh, she already did. Okay. Oh, Mary, your arms are on fire. Oh, poor Mary. Okay, let's check basic needs really quickly. Mary's good. Ruby May has to go to the bathroom. I think that bush was a little already fertilized, but it's okay. Sam's getting tired, so We'll put him to sleep. And Gladdy is happy. There are bees out here. That's a concern to me because I think I like the bees better when they're hanging out in their own area. Good, all right. Now, they really should only be roasting fish, but sometimes I lose control and somebody roasts a veggie dog, and I'm just gonna do the best I can with that. What is this? Sure, she'll dig. Okay, I'm gonna send mother and daughter out to fish. Well, gather water first and then fish with bait. And we have some snapdragons, and I don't know if you can use snapdragons as bait, but we're going to give that a try. Meanwhile, Mary, oh, what did I just do? Mary can forage, and foraging gives us things that we can sell. It gives us seeds. It gives us fruits and vegetables at some point. And so Mary can do that. This is probably a tree. Oh, it's an onion plant. Well, she only gets to view it. That doesn't seem useful at all. But, you know, if it raises her gardening skills, whatever. Wow, that's a huge fish. What kind of fish was that? Oh, she's got a lot of cool stuff in her inventory. That's Mary, not Gladdy. Gladdy's got that big old bass. Yeah. I think we're having bass tonight. Okay, so Mary was foraging, and I'm going to see if she can forage. Ah, stupid onion plant. I'm going to see if she can find other things. And did she dig up that thing, whatever it was? Oh, look, there's a tree. Okay. So she can harvest the strawberries or harvest everything nearby, which is great. That's going to be a source of food for them. They're wild, so nobody's got to pay for that. I guess as long as they don't get caught foraging on this land. I won't tell if you don't tell. Oh, I think I see another plant here. Did I already do this? Yeah, I believe I did. Okay, so Mary's all done with that. She can now start fishing. There we go. Let's check on Ruby May. Ruby May is doing gardening. Fantastic. I didn't even ask her to do that. And the plants are already looking better. That's great. I do want to reconfigure this front yard, but for now, this is good. I'm glad that she's doing this work. Oh, I think this can be harvested. Oh, it can be evolved. Yes! She's tired, but I'm going to have her evolve this plant. Yay! This is good, people. This increases the quality. So anything that comes from here will be better than the poor quality that we had before, which is fantastic. Okay, how are we doing with the fishing, ladies? Wow, the things that she found have high value. So yeah, we are totally selling these. We're going to save the veggies and fruits so we can either replant them or use them to eat or to have. We'll either use them to eat or to plant, which is fantastic. That's exactly what we want. She's hungry, but I'm going to push the fishing a little bit more. And she's got to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to watch Gladdy because bathroom is going to be a bigger problem faster than the other thing. So there. What is that? I think that was a treasure chest. Yeah, okay. She found some stuff we can sell. Alright, back at the home front. Mary is back from fishing. Gladdy is on her way. Mary needs to eat, so we'll light this fire again. And then we will cook some fish. She's got a tetra. And, oh no. Well, I sold all of Gladdy's fish. And Mary only has a tetra. So they're going to be eating vegetables for a while. All totally my fault. Okay. She can roast a fish. Come on back, Mary. She's feeling fine. I'm happy for her. Gladys very tired, so she's going to climb into bed. I hope she went to the bathroom. I'm not sure that she did. And I'm going to put this plate outside because I seem to have trouble with dirty things, so I'll just put that outside. Oh, look at that bench. It is in bad shape. Okay, well, we're not going to waste money on another bench. We're not replacing that. I guess we'll just leave it there, and if it really starts to bug me, I'll delete it, but we're not going to replace it. We'll just get along with 3 seats. And maybe pull this bench out to there. That's what I'll do. Okay. So Mary did not eat the fish. Hopefully she's on her way to eat the fish. She is. Good. Or just cook it and walk away. I don't know. Where's she going? Oh. Okay, I think it's time to eat the fish and go to bed. So, here's the fish. Eat the fish. Uh-oh, something's rotten in the avocado bush. Is it avocado that's rotten? Oh, that's not good. It's dead. Ah, we got such good use out of that thing, though. Seriously. I think I'm not going to have Mary take care of that because she's tired as it is. I'll get Sam to do it. But I know that Mary has avocados in her inventory. So I'm going to plant a couple more avocado trees. I'm going to just do them right here. Here. Well, nobody asked you anyway. Okay, Sam's up. He's doing something with Mary. Not sure what. Let's go ahead and plant those avocados. And because we got a lot out of avocado plants, so we definitely want to keep working on those. And Mary's gone to bed. Good for you, Mary. Oh, these things are out of season. Okay, so he can do some bonding with the bees, I hope. Oh, he was cleaning up and I took him off that task, and yeah, we always have dirty dishes everywhere. Okay, if all goes well, I think I'll end this episode here with some sweet, sweet honey. Good job. Oh no, don't make him angry. Come on, Sam. Run away, run away, run away. Did we get the honey? No, we didn't. Okay, well, he's got, no, Mary has Fireleaf, and Fireleaf is good in such a situation. So I'm going to put Fireleaf on the table or somewhere on the floor. Seems terrible. I think this table is just full. So there, I'll put Fireleaf there, and then I'll get him to take some. And that way, if he has real problems, he'll be okay because he, oh jeez, that's what he was doing. Good, he's in a good mood, good digestion. He's gonna fix that sink, and I think this is where I will leave you, here with a broken sink. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you're enjoying the Decades Challenge. I know I'm having a good time playing it. I hope you're having a good time watching it.